Okay, here's another power level that I've got my eye on. This is the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar, and I'm just going to switch over to a bar chart so you can see this level a little bit clearer. Let me mark the level on here. This is the level I've got my eye on, just around about there. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it a bit clearer. The reason I'm on this level is because we've got these two lows here which touch the level to the pip, just here and here. Then price broke through, it touched the level to the pip here, and if we zoom out a little bit, you can see that price has now broken through this level, and it looks like price may well be coming back to retouch this level. So this could work out as one of those trades where you get a very early aggressive entry into an STT trade, because you can see we've got that first bounce here. Price is now making its way up, it's broken level, and it looks like it's coming down for its second bounce. So this is a level I'll be looking for, one of those aggressive entries with a tight stop loss, very low risk, and looking to take advantage of that initial bounce. And for those of you who are interested in the fib levels, I did notice, I don't usually bother with the fib levels, but I did notice that if you fib this last move here, it actually is bang on the 38.2 fib level, which is exactly the same as that level. So a bit of extra confluence there for those of you who do follow the fib levels. Okay, I just thought I'd record a quick video showing the result of this power level on the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. As I said in the previous video, I was waiting for a pullback to that level, and I was going to be entering there with a tight stop loss, and we did actually get a pullback a few candles ago right to that level, which is where I had my pending order. Now let me just drop down to the 1 hour chart so you can see this pullback a little bit clearer. Pulled right down to that level. I had my pending order just in here, just fractionally above that level. Had a drawdown of around about 5 or 6 pips on this trade. It just pushed a tiny bit through that level, 5 or 6 pips through the level, then reversed. As soon as I was up at these previous lows here, about 15-20 pips in profit, I moved my stop loss to break even, and then once we started banging up against this flag formation that we had formed, if I just draw that trend line across there, you can see we had a very solid trend line here. This flag formation, once we started approaching and banging off of this trend line, I took some profit out of the trade, and just recently we've broken through, which is really what I was expecting to happen, and right now we're sitting at around about 80 pips profit on the rest of the trade. So that's a nice 80 pip gain, and we had less than 6 pips drawdown on this trade. So I'll be holding this trade for quite a bit longer. I'm expecting this now to push through and approach 100 to 120 pips profit. What I'll do now is just quickly jump over to my other trading platform that I took this trade on, so you can see my entry, exactly where I entered, and how much drawdown I got on this trade. Okay, here we are on my live account with Oanda, and now this broker marks its trades a little bit different to MetaTrader 4. They mark them with these little triangles in here. They mark your entry with a triangle, and then they mark your stop loss with these red solid lines. So as you can see, my stop loss is at break even, and I entered right on this little triangle here, and I don't know if you can see it on this chart. If I drop down to a smaller one, let's drop down to the 15-minute chart, you can see this was my entry right in here, and price came down, and the lowest point was around 24. My entry was around about 30, so it was around about 6 pips drawdown, and then it took off. And this is the reaction that we're looking to trade when you're looking for these power levels. So right now, as I said, we're sitting at, I believe it's about 80 pips, because we just broke this flag formation. And if I can bring up my little blooper here, you can see we're sitting at around about 78 pips now. So as you can see, these levels provide fantastic low risk trading opportunities, and all it takes is a little bit of practice. You just got to practice spotting these levels, and these trades pop up much more often than you would think, and often you'll get trades like this with very little drawdown and massive reward, so well worth keeping an eye out for.